Gautam Buddha always used to reach for discourse at the right time. He never came late to date, nor did anyone have to wait because of him. But today it happened for the first time that his disciples had been waiting for him for a long time, but Buddha was not telling yet in the discourse meeting. Due to this, they were talking among themselves that Tathagat Buddha must have got some important work today. Must be, otherwise he always comes on time. With whom she was talking, suddenly Gautam Buddha came there with a lotus flower in his hand and sat down on a seat under a tree. In the ashram, about 500 people were waiting there to listen to his discourse. Apart from these 500 disciples, there was also another disciple in the ashram, whose name was Mahakashyap. The rest of the ashram believed that Mahakashyap was insane, as he never sat with them and listened to the Buddha's teachings. He had never meditated till today, nor had he ever tried to meditate. He would just sit silently under a tree in the ashram like a madman all day. Neither would anyone come to him, nor would he talk to anyone. When he felt like it, he would go to the surrounding villages and beg for a little alms. And after eating whatever he got in alms, he would sit again under the same tree. He just keeps on watching the trees and plants of the ashram, the leaves scattered around, the grass, and the monks coming and going to the ashram. Everyone believed that he was not a religious person. All the monks living in the ashram believed that he was a mad and foolish person whom no one could teach anything. So on this day Gautam Buddha came and sat in the seat. As soon as he sat down, he started looking at the lotus flower in his hand. They were waiting for Buddha to say something, but Buddha did not say anything. He just kept looking at that lotus flower carefully. She was so engrossed in seeing that lotus flower, she became so engrossed that minutes turned into hours. They didn't even know. Many hours had passed, but Buddha had not uttered a single word. He was just looking at that lotus flower. Now there was a lot of restlessness inside the 500 disciples sitting there. Everyone was getting upset while waiting. Then suddenly the monks sitting there heard the sound of someone laughing loudly from behind. When he looked back, his surprise knew no bounds. Mahakashyap was laughing out loud looking at Buddha. People had seen him laughing for the first time in so many years. He had never laughed before. He also had such a wonderful laugh. It seemed as if the whole universe was laughing with him. His horrifying laugh was echoing throughout the ashram. And he just kept laughing. Diksha looked at the intellect. He was still looking at that lotus flower and tears were flowing from his eyes. After a while, Mother Kashyap stopped laughing. After that, the Buddha took his eyes off the lotus flower and looked at the monks sitting there and said, "Whatever I could have given you through words, I have already given them to you. But not through words. I have given that which can be given to Kashyap there. And it starts from here, whose Jinak is a Sanskrit word which means meditation." Gautam Buddha taught meditation to the world, and then very Dharma took this meditation to China where it came to be called Jin. Then through China this Jin tradition spread to Japan, Korea, and many countries in Southeast Asia. Jin is a very strange but wonderful way of attaining enlightenment because there is no matter of any kind. There is no restriction because this tradition has no definite science, no teachings, no fallacies, and no fixed practice method. All you have to do is close your eyes, sit, and wait. then this incident will happen inside you, if not today or tomorrow. In the tradition in which there is no fixed method of meditation. In this, you just have to be aware and see what kind of thoughts are arising in your mind. Don't get involved, just watch them. A thought will arise and then it will also disappear on its own. All you have to do is watch them with full awareness. While you watch one thought that comes to mind with full awareness, and then when that thought disappears from your mind and you are ready to watch another thought. So you will find that the second thought does not arise as fast and quickly. This happens when you start paying attention to the thoughts of your mind. Then the running of our mind reduces, and the mind starts to calm down, and then a state also comes when our mind becomes free of thoughts. There are no thoughts in the mind. This time between two thoughts is called the true consciousness of thoughtlessness. In the beginning, the time of this thoughtlessness is not very long. It is a maximum of 8 to 10 seconds only. We have become used to thinking continuously, but if we keep trying continuously, then gradually this time of thoughtlessness will also get longer, and the longer this time, the more we will be able to understand. We will be able to understand meditation. And the more we will ... and will go on getting poorer.